What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Check It Out, the show where we talk to you about games, products, and services that we like and think that you might as well. My name is Tommy Shelby. With me, as always, a little hungover, Shanae Howard.
Hi.
Mr. Ryan Robinson.
Hello.
So today I want to talk to you guys about Code of Princess. Code of Princess is a side-scrolling beat-em-up.
Cool.
That originally debuted on the 3DS. What you're seeing here is the PC version. You'll see me scroll through a couple of different screen setups that they have built into this port to kind of mimic the 3DS, but you don't really need the bottom screen at all. So for the most part, I play it with just the top screen. You can see the port job is not fantastic in that sprites haven't been cleaned up.
Yeah.
It's basically the same sprite you had on the 3DS.
Yeah.
On a larger screen, it doesn't look as good. But the gameplay is still there. So the gameplay is very similar. It's been compared to Guardian Heroes. It plays very similar to that. Also very similar to Phantom Breaker, Battlegrounds.
I know none of these games.
That's okay. You know beat 'em ups.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Now, I like this kind of. You see me going through the different screen options here.
Yeah.
I like this kind of beat 'em up for a couple of reasons. With most beat 'em ups, let's say a Streets of Rage, right? Not to speak bad about Streets of Rage or River City or anything like that.
I don't like where this
How
is
dare
going.
you?
I'm not, but
I'm
here's the thing,
already.
right?
I'm offended.
The biggest problem with games like that, in my opinion, is being on the correct plane to hit an enemy.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
So where games like Guardian Heroes and Phantom Breaker and Code of Princess fix that is that it's a 3-lane beat 'em
Okay.
up, right? So you will always be on the plane that you need to be on.
Right.
You're not missing hits with that where it looks like you should be hitting them.
Right.
It also solves the problem of jumping in a brawler, where that's normally mapped to a button. Now you can just hit up like a fighting game.
Cool.
It's a fun game. There's leveling, there's equipables, there's a bunch of unlockable characters to play as. There's online play. It's got everything that you'd really want. It is very story heavy.
Yeah.
So you're sitting through a lot of cutscenes.
You know, it almost feels like a VN in that way, in that it's a lot of reading. There are some cutscenes here or there, but it is a lot of reading. But yeah, if you're into these games, it's a really fun one. 3DS and PC now. And
I like that one guy's just like sneaking up behind.
yeah. So when you see like the battles here, right? Like you're not really traversing levels. It kind of just plops you into a battle.
Right.
And you don't have to beat every character on screen. There's a boss that you have to beat, and if you beat that boss, all the other characters will run away.
Okay.
But it is advantageous to you to beat everybody that you can to level up faster.
I like that. Like you can actually like knock them up pretty well. Like,
Yeah,
or,
there's
like,
a lot
knock
of
'em into the
aerial
air.
stuff.
Yeah, I like. I like that aspect.
Combat is a bit slower than a lot of brawlers, and it is more floaty than a lot of brawlers. But it's a fun game, and a lot of these characters.
I mean, it's also a lot more skin than a lot of brawlers.
Yeah, well, that's true.
She's just wearing a bikini.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, I mean, even this lad, isn't wearing much clothing either.
No, he's very Aladdin-esque. It's like vest and puffy pants.
But you see here the different equipables. This is very early in game.
I like that they get the boob jiggle in there.
Yeah, sure. Everyone loves a good boob jiggle. But
Y'all are silly.
yeah, it's
So is it basically like a boss rush?
it's not. I mean, I guess you could look at it that way, in that the boss is the only character that you need to defeat, right?
Right, but like I feel like so you beat the boss and then it sends you into like another like
You go back to
battle.
a menu.
Yeah, and then you when you're ready to fight again, you're fighting a boss again.
Yeah, I mean, there is almost always a boss on screen for you to fight, but
Okay.
there's obviously many other
Right.
enemies to fight.
Yeah,
And
when I worked at GameStop, I checked the game out, and yeah.
and you hated it?
No, I didn't hate it. I was playing on somebody else's save,
Yeah,
so I just kind of jumped in there
sure.
and checked. But yeah, I liked it. But you're right, it is slow. Even on the 3DS, it was slow.
Yeah. A lot of these characters, Elise, Solange, they're all coming to.
Zozo looks cool.
They're coming
like a witch
to
doctor.
Blade Strangers. So Blade Strangers is a big crossover fighting game that's coming out soon. You'll see a lot of these characters in that. But yeah, if you have a 3DS, which I think Code of Princess is kind of expensive on 3DS now.
So get it on
Buy
computer.
the digital version if you're going to buy it there. Or yeah, buy it on
Or-
Steam.
Is it like this? Is this like a huge collector's item or something?
Yeah, it didn't receive a
Yeah.
huge print run, and yeah, it is worth some money now. It's not crazy expensive, but
Yeah.
it will be. So
Well, Zozo looks cool. You should play as Zozo all the time, I think.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I
Zozo
mean,
actually kind of sucks. I don't like Zozo.
Oh,
There's a lot of range stuff that's real slow.
yeah.
You know.
so one thing I never got, because I didn't do the tutorial. So for those who are just listening, all of the characters have this thing where they do like a orange yellow like sphere that pops up around you. Is that like a anemone thing, or what is that?
So there's two different things that sound similar to what you're talking about. There's a lock-on, so you can lock on to a specific enemy.
Well, it's the one
And
that's
then-
expanding from your character.
Well, the lock-on does expand from your character as well. But there's also like it's almost like a guard type thing.
Okay.
But yeah, play it. A lot of people fans of Guardian Heroes, which I never played, but apparently if you like that, you'll love this. So give it a shot, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Sorry, out of yawn.